Example number 4. Find the limit from YZ axis directions. This time I have YZ plane. I'm going to approach the exact value along Y-axis and along Z-axis in 2 dimensions. To do so, I have limit of y square minus 3z over y square. Again, I have 2 independent variables y and z. Y approaches 0 and z approaches 0. They are approaching to the same point. Again, I'm going to find the two-sided limits. Let's suppose I want to approach along y-axis only. So I will have limit of y minus 0 over y square. I'm approaching only along y-axis. I opt in only for the y variables. My other quantity, which is z, will automatically become 0. As I said, this time I have YZ plane. I'm approaching along y and z axis. If I approach only along y axis, my other quantity, which is z, will become 0. So z will be 0, 0 times 3 will be 0. Since it is 0, therefore I will left only with y over y square. This y will cancel with the y square, so I will left only with 1 over y. Therefore I have limit of 1 over y where y approaches 0. Y approaches 0 means that plug in 0 for the y to have 1 over 0. Since the denominator equals to 0, therefore the function is undefined, which means that the function goes in infinity. There is no limit, it is limitless. It is not defined here. Therefore I'm going to put positive infinity. 1 over 0 equals to positive infinity. The function is banging in positive infinity. So positive infinity is my one side limit. For the other side limit, this time I'm going to approach only along z-axis. So I will have limit of 0 minus 3z over 0, where z approaches 0. I'm approaching only along z-axis this time. So I will calculate for the z. The rest of the y variables are automatically equal to 0. X approaches 0 means that I'm going to plug in z equals to 0 to become negative 3 times 0 over 0. Just plug in 0 for the z, which equals to 0 over 0. 0 over 0 is indeterminate form. Therefore, the limit does not exist. If we have 0 over 0, it is indeterminate form. In the situation of indeterminate form, the limit does not exist at all. So my other side limit does not exist. So the limit from one direction is not equal to the limit from the another direction. Therefore, the limit does not exist. As I said, if the limit from one side equals to the limit from the another side, then the limit exists. If they are not equal to each other, then the limit does not exist. In this case, the limit does not exist because look, the limit from one side, which is only along y-axis, is infinity. And the limit from the another side, which is only along z-axis, does not even exist. So they are not equal to each other. Therefore, the limit does not exist.